What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We know y'all missed us, man. It's been a little minute, man. It's been a little busy, a lot going on. But we are here. We are back in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I am Will F. the Barber, as you know. We got co-host here, you know what I'm saying? Big Dog.
Hold on, man. I just came back from Jamaica, and I will only go by my island name. My island name is Big Sexy. So I will go by Big Sexy from now on.
Well.
Alright, man.
Well, you find one of these guests to call you Big Sexy. It won't be Big Wig.
It won't be long before you will.
I ain't gonna lie, you're doing pretty good though.
I'm telling you,
working on it.
I'm telling you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm Jamaican now.
And if you don't know who this guy is next to us, I'm sure you probably do. If you followed the show, you read the comments, you heard his many wild takes, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of hot takes, you know what I'm saying? This is Dion, Lowkey Dee,
aka Dolo D.
You know what I'm saying? He is here with us in the flesh.
Big Thanos.
Friend of the show. Big Thanos. That's an insider. That's an insider. If you know, you know. Okay. But listen, man. Look, man. It's good to be back with y'all guys, man. We done feel like, bro, we done missed a whole lot. So it's only right that we talk about, you know, do a quick recap of what we think about the NBA playoffs. Now, we know the Celtics and Warriors in the finals right now. We'll worry about that another day. We got to talk about what we've seen so far. We done seen so much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, prior to the playoffs, actually, I know a lot of people had picked the Nets and the Lakers to be in the finals. Well, that didn't go so good. If you are a Nets or Lakers fan, you know what I'm saying? I know it wasn't a good time for you. But then again, if you're a Lakers fan, I'm sure you knew your season was over in February.
March.
So what y'all think? Okay, let's start with the Lakers, man. What was that with the Lakers?
Okay. I think, and if you say injuries first, no, because it definitely wasn't injuries first.
Okay,
it definitely was not getting Russell accustomed to his system. Was the first thing. Mm-hmm. Second, horrible starting lineups. How many starting lineups did they run through?
Like, all jokes aside, like, I think 26.
No, it was more than that.
Because
I remember it said so they had more lineup changes than wins.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
so it was just like,
y'all was 30 plus.
Y'all didn't get comfortable this whole season, which led to y'all demise. And then LeBron, when he sees that you're losing or he's going to give up on your team. So I think those three.
All right, come on.
That's a stretch.
He gave up now.
Didn't he give up last year in the playoffs against the Suns?
I mean, he didn't give up. I mean, the Suns were the better team, clearly. AD
had
no need.
Nobody wants to hear that.
AD, a.k.a. always doubtful.
When you're the top guy, nobody wants to
hear that. But if you ask a lot of Lakers fans, what they'll all say, if AD was playing, we would have won that series. We went up 2-1 with AD playing.
How do you give up averaging over 30 in the playoffs?
Who?
LeBron.
Okay.
How do you give up
how did that
over
equate
30?
to winning?
What you mean? Okay, like
how does that equate to winning though?
It didn't, but that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is
you
that
mad at me?
That's
but you
calling that quitting. That's what I'm saying.
I'm giving you 30, and you're mad at me.
And you're calling that quitting.
That's points,
but that's
bro.
quitting.
That's not equating to winning. Winning plays what wins, right?
The wild takes are starting all over.
Now, you're a Kobe fan, correct?
Correct.
What do you say when Kobe was losing to 05-06? Do you blame Kobe?
Yeah, I blame the whole team. Kobe was.
Are you really blaming Kobe?
I've never heard you blame Kobe. In the comments on the show, I've never heard you say anything about Kobe.
You can't equate that Lakers team to this one.
Why is that?
They had superstars in that team.
They did. They had
two. One of them wasn't there.
They had
who
one.
Kobe had though.
No,
name it starting five.
No, I agree with you on that, but I'm saying when AD went down, there was no more superstars.
When last year? Or we talking about this year?
Talking about this
year. I was talking about.
You had Russ. Russ is the superstar that was there, but did Russ play like a superstar this year?
Like I said, y'all didn't get him accustomed to what was going on around it.
And that also has to.
Who does that fall?
Hold on. This is what I want to give you a point. You can't get accustomed to a system when the people in the system aren't available to be there to get accustomed to. You had AD out for 40-something, out for 37, almost 40 games, which is half the season.
Why did y'all
Kendrick Nunn never suited up. LeBron had ankle injuries going in and out of the season.
Why did y'all bring Russ over there then? What was the point of bringing him then?
The point of bringing Russ because people thought Russ was going to be at least that 20-some point. Now, they did do this. They led the league in pace, but they weren't finishing connected. Russ also would have led the league in turnovers if he would have stayed the last 3 games of the season. He finished like He didn't play 3 games and only finished like 6 turnovers short of the leader. So that's a problem.
I'm blaming.
No, it's
Okay.
no.
I
I
don't
don't
think-
think. No.
I don't-
It's a whole team effort. The
I was
other
about
thing
to say-
too, I don't think the team that was put together was a good coach. I don't think that the coach, as far as Frank Vogel, was good for the team that they put in.
He
The
never
team-
was a good coach for that team to me.
Like I said,
They
being the Lakers.
picked the man's staff. They didn't.
The
He was
blame-
never allowed
yeah.
to really coach.
The blame went around the whole board. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it was just Russ, because I don't think it was just Russ. The blame went around the whole board.
Yes.
But the Lakers, to me, one thing I do agree with, they didn't get a chance to get continuity because there was so many people in and out of the lineup throughout the whole season.
That's why I
There wasn't
blame-
even a stretch. I don't think
the
there wasn't
blame
even a
starts
stretch
at
where
the
they had
top.
a full weekend.
When they said they got, what you call the Rambus in there calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers organization, really, if we keeping it real, outside of like once the 2010 finals ended, the Lakers have really been a terrible organization.
They brought in Phil
Let's keep
Jackson
it a band.
to
They
try
have been
to.
bad. The ownership,
Bro.
it's been bad from the top. They had the year where they won the championship with Bron and them in the bubble. But outside of that, bro, it's been a lot of struggle years.
Don't count that.
That don't count. How it
That
don't
bubble
count?
really don't count.
Oh, don't be one of those guys. How it don't count?
I mean,
Everybody
really
was
doesn't.
under the same circumstances.
You
bro.
can hear people.
So if Kobe was in the bubble and won, it wouldn't count,
See,
right?
look,
He
you gotta
wouldn't have
go.
6
Look,
rings.
that's you
But I'm
gotta go that
asking you.
route. You gotta go
I'm
that
asking
route
you.
to defend yourself.
No, I'm asking you.
At the
Is
end
your
of the
favorite
day-
player Paul George right now, or is it Durant?
Paul George.
So if the Clippers would have beat the Lakers and they would have won
They
the
did.
championship,
That's
We're
why he
not-
say that, because the Clippers be like, oh, we didn't want to be in the bubble. No,
Mhm.
you had a 3-1 lead in the bubble and you blew it.
but you
That
didn't
ain't you
wanna
not
be
wanting to be there because you was looking good when you were up 3-1.
But Job and many other players came out and said they were suffering in that bubble. So
Everybody was
was under the
suffering.
same
Okay,
thing.
that's
So
why we're
cool.
under the same
So cool.
circumstances.
So cool.
Everybody
Don't
had
put it
the
on
same
one person,
opportunity.
though.
And you know
It's
what's
not on one
crazy?
person.
You know
No,
what's crazy?
he
What
takes the
people
fault for that the
It's-
most. Yes or no? Paul George.
Who does?
In that bubble, he takes the
Okay,
fault.
lit.
No, answer my question.
I don't think Paul George takes the fault.
No.
The media
He
gave
take fault
him
for his bad play.
in-
He
in
played
that-
bad.
but the team played bad as a whole. Marcus
You
Smart. I
don't
mean,
hear that.
not Marcus
He turned
Smart.
in the pandemic.
He did turn the
I'm
pandemic.
not gonna lie.
The first
Marcus
series,
Morris.
though, second series, he was straight.
No,
And he was
bro.
doing all that jump talking to Damien Lillard. You know
That-
what I'm saying? It wasn't his mind wasn't messed up
That's why
then.
y'all don't like him. That's why y'all don't like him. Because he trashed on
I don't.
Damien.
That don't bother me. I
I'm
like
talking
Paul
about Jay
George.
as in.
But you
people-
can't.
But you can't do that.
You
Be
can't
talking
trash-
big,
Thank you.
in the beginning before the playoffs start in the bubble.
What you
And then when the
supposed to do?
playoffs
What?
start,
What
you
you-
start folding.
What you not supposed to
I
talk
don't know,
trash?
man, people. No, I'm saying if you want to talk trash, understand
You better back
that
it up.
you better back
Did
it
he
up.
not get past him? The Mavericks?
Barely.
No, answer the
Barely?
question, bro. You talking?
He
That
did.
wasn't barely.
Okay,
that
he
was
did.
not a game 7.
Okay,
I think it was
Did
game
Damien get
7.
out that first round?
Yes.
No, they did
didn't.
not.
No,
They
No,
lost
no,
to the
no,
Lakers
it was
first
Lakers.
round.
Yes, that was the Lakers. The second best
Talk-
player was Carmelo and CJ and then Carmelo.
Okay, thank you. So don't do
But
it.
he willed them in there. But I'm saying
That's
all
cool.
I had to say is
Win.
everybody was under the same
When
circumstances.
you've been
Nobody.
in the league, I mean, we could get on that.
Damn,
Damian
this
Lillard
started
is so
too early.
overrated.
What?
What has he done
started
since he came in the
too early.
league, bro?
What's Paul George done?
Let me see. Multiple conference finals, multiple first teams, multiple defensive first teams.
Damian Lillard's been to the conference finals?
Once.
Okay.
Paul George been 3 or 4 times.
4.
Mm,
I think
Let me
he's
see, he
been
went
twice.
2 with
Two with the
and then
Pacers.
1 with 3 times.
Okay, 3.
Okay, multiple
One of those he wasn't the best
All
player in that
NBA.
team.
When?
Nah, I take it back. I take back the Clippers because Kawhi was out.
He was out. And he led them. He beat the number 1 seed. So come on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, PG his credit, please.
We
Thank
give
you.
him his credit. That don't negate the fact he folded in 2020.
I never said he did. I was the
He
man.
redeemed
right there.
himself.
We wrong,
He
we wrong,
redeemed
we
himself
wrong.
last
He
year.
redeemed
Yeah,
himself.
Thank you. That's
He
all
redeemed
it is.
himself in the playoffs last year. He's back because in the I was rolling, even though I hated the Pacers because I'm a Heat fan. We was rivals.
Right.
I respected Paul
Same.
George.
Oh, I got a question. This is about to get. This is really going to tell how far this is going to go. This is too early. Do you have Paul George in the top 10?
No.
Okay. All
But
right.
hold on, you still haven't told me what. Okay, Damian Lillard, you say he's overrated. As far as when you say overrated,
What has he done since he's been in the league?
okay, he
For a
hasn't
person
done
to
much.
be on the top
He's been a
75 will
multi-time
put you in a
All-Star.
high position.
Okay, see, we agree. We talked about
What
this
has he
before.
done, Dom?
We
Okay.
don't
I
feel
mean, I can
like
understand that from that.
we
aspect,
don't
like
feel
you
like
said.
we don't feel like he should be on the top 75 right now.
I don't think so either.
We
What has he
agree
done?
on that.
Okay, when did he come to the league? 2012, right?
Yes,
What has he done since then?
he's multiple All-Stars,
Cool.
multiple All-NBA teams.
Cool.
But you can't ignore context. Where has he been? He's been in Portland.
Whose fault is that?
It's not
Not
his.
his. That's where he got drafted.
Okay, how many people get drafted and leave and win?
That's true.
So
Okay,
you
he
want
didn't
to
want
be
to.
so you want to
You're
be
trying
loyal
to-
in the unloyal NBA. Cool, that was cool in the early 2000s, and
Okay, well, you got me there. I'm not gonna lie.
you know
Him and Bradley Beal need to leave the
win,
organizations.
win,
And I agree.
win.
But
That's the name
but
of
I'm
the
saying
game.
because he chooses to stay there doesn't make him overrated.
I'm just saying he hasn't done
'Cause
that.
he balls.
The last 3 years he's been injured.
I've seen him do a lot more with less than most of these people.
The last 3 years he's been injured.
Because I tell you what, if you would have took like what Kyrie had when he was in Boston, if you took Kyrie out and put in Damien Lillard, they're doing something.
I have a question.
If you take
all
Kyrie
the
out,
hypotheticals,
put him in
bro,
Brooklyn,
we're not talking
they're doing
about
something.
Okay, but I gotta say
We're keeping
something
it
about
real.
this.
Who's better, Dame or Kyrie?
What
Kyrie, by far.
Okay.
Man, see, this is what we been talking about.
Oh man. Oh man.
This is what we be talking about, bro.
Did you
Why is
really
Kyrie
just say
better?
Kyrie was better
better,
than
bro.
Dame?
Why though?
He's better.
That's some
Why?
folks in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's some folks in Brooklyn right now that don't believe that.
I will say
That's
this.
cool.
I will
He's
say
been in
this.
for Brooklyn
He got
what?
better handles.
No,
That's
I mean,
about it.
He's up. I mean, Damon.
He's got better
I
handles.
agree. Him and
He's
Dame
got better handles, and
came
he
in
can
about the
finish
same
better
time.
at the rim.
They came in about the
But
same
that's
time.
about it.
Kyrie did was a big factor in leading his team to a championship.
Whoa.
I said
Lead
big
his team?
factor.
What?
That's
But you
a
said
big-
leading them.
That's a big factor. I didn't say he was the
Okay.
main reason. I said he was a big
You
factor.
said he led his team to a championship. Now I'm like, hold on now.
No, he didn't.
No.
He was a co-star.
He was the number 2.
You-
If
a
Dame
big
was there, they would have won that same championship.
Oh my gosh.
And you know that.
If
Stop
Dame
it.
was there, they probably would have won too,
So-
because
so-
Dame don't get hurt like
so-
Kyrie.
Dame is a better leader. He gets more out of his
He's been
teammates.
hurt the last 3 years.
Dame
What
gets
you
more
talking
out of
about?
his
Paul
teammates
George.
than what's the name does, than Kyrie does. Dame is the better passer. All Kyrie is offense.
Dame's a better passer?
Yes.
Don't do that, bro.
Yes.
Like I said,
Come on, bro.
Because Kyrie don't want to pass.
They're both
Kyrie's
the
a
same
better
players.
ball handler, and he's
Skills
probably
players.
better at finishing at the rim. That's it.
Then what's Dame? What's
At
Dame
least
better at?
Dame will give you some type of effort on defense. Kyrie literally
Calm
just sits
that
there.
down, bro.
Dame does more.
Dude was guarding Tatum out there doing his best.
And one thing you know, Dame can hit from anywhere.
That's true.
Kyrie, you put some
First
pressure
of
on
all,
taking
why was
Kyrie.
Kyrie guarding Tatum?
I'm just
He
saying.
had no business
who they
being
had
in
to?
that.
Who they had?
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
they had
supposedly
Kevin Durant. Which brings me to my next thing. Well, I mean, the Nets, man.
No,
Where
that
we
was
at with these
embarrassing.
Nets,
That was
bro?
embarrassing.
I'm not
So what do you
gonna
say
cap,
about the
man.
next season?
We gotta look at KD a little funny right now.
But I do. I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
We gotta look at KD
I
a
hate
little
to
funny.
say because I love me some KD, but no,
I'm
It
gonna
just-
sit here and say this, bro.
he choked for me.
He definitely choked. I don't want the pass to go around. Because people are giving him a pass. It's like, oh, he didn't have Kyrie most of the season. Oh, the thing with James, and they had Ben Simmons. All of that's cool.
People gotta stop talking
But-
about Ben Simmons being out.
Y'all know why Ben Simmons
Cut that
set
out.
out, right?
Mental health.
No,
Why do you think he set up?
he's no, not why I think, but this is the reason. So the 76ers was suing him because he didn't play, right?
Yeah.
$20 million.
Mhm.
If he would have went and played with Brooklyn, they would have got that $20 million. Since he didn't go and play with Brooklyn and act like he was hurt, you can't keep charging him since he's hurt. So that's why he didn't play.
Okay.
Which is a smart move. I can't be mad at bro. 'Cause
Okay.
$20 million on the line, I'm doing the same thing.
Listen. Well, okay. Well, as a fan,
That's
I don't
cool.
want to hear that.
All
True.
I'm gonna say is this.
But as a
Ben
man,
Simmons
you're
has shown us
not
everything
about
he
to
is.
miss out on $20 million, are you? As a,
I mean-
as a grown man with a family, you're not about to miss out on $20
No,
million.
I'm not. I'm not.
No, but I still think, bro, there's a way you go about things.
He
He
would've-
didn't go about things the right way.
Like I said, Ben Simmons has been spoiled since he been in high school, so we're not. But anywho, back to KD and them. KD, I ain't gonna say his legacy took a hit, but it looked back and like, dang, bro, is he really KD? Like, is that really who we thought KD was, man? Like, it hurted him not winning the game. Allen Iverson won the game against the Lakers in 2001 in the finals with that horrible team they had.
Mm.
You're supposed to win one game.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You
the
gotta
team-
win one.
You gotta
You
win
too-
one
you
game.
too great. to
And
not win
because
one.
of the performance you put on last year, he had a spectacular performance last year
Facts.
versus the Bucks. He came up short and he crashed at the end. But for you to continuously crash the way you did in these
Yeah.
playoffs,
First round?
that did not look
It was the
good,
turnovers, the bad shot selections. He missing clutch free throws.
Yeah.
Now I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that'll say like, okay, well, because the more I think about it, Y'all think his legacy took a hit?
I think it's already
his legacy.
His already, you know what I'm saying? It's already
okay, but I will say this:
really
his legacy is really going to take a hit. I don't think it's took a hit yet. It's raised an eyebrow. That's what I'm gonna say. But his legacy will take a hit if Golden State wins the finals.
To be honest, I don't even think they need to win.
But
the fact that they got back without him, I mean,
you can't really say that though.
If Golden State was to win the finals,
KD done? And now, granted, KD had some years where he was hurt, but I mean, outside of that, I mean, what has KD done?
No, I agree.
Without Golden State,
one playoff series.
We've always looked at them 2 championships a little funny, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Who?
A lot of people.
I did. A lot of people look at them two championships ain't valid. I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
He earned them, but at the same time,
they're not.
You joined the 73-win team, dog. You don't get no ranking up.
My thing is like this.
When you stack the deck, bro.
You could have put any of the top 15 players in the NBA on that same Warriors team. All that did was make them unbeatable.
No.
By adding KD.
I disagree.
They were going back to the finals regardless.
I disagree.
Bro. That's why, I don't know if y'all remember.
They're back in the finals.
It's about winning the finals.
Okay, but they are back in the finals.
But they were clearly going to win.
So, no, LeBron beat them, bro. LeBron
not with KD.
Beat them.
Not with KD.
Thank you.
When KD got there, they became impossible. They won 73 games, the most in NBA history without KD.
So, without
you
KD,
add Kevin Durant to a 73-win team.
You're not beating LeBron, bro.
If they would have added Paul George, Paul George would be a 2-time champion.
How can people tell me this man is better than LeBron James? You had to join them in order to beat him.
Who said he was better than LeBron?
There's a lot of people said that. Orlando said that. A lot of people have been saying KD is the best player in the game.
KD was considered the best player in the game.
KD's a pure hooper.
LeBron is a basketball player.
But let's be real. And Chuck said this, Charles Barkley said this on TNT, bro, about Kevin Durant not being a bus driver. And to some degree, he wasn't wrong. When you talk about you leading out, he's an all-time great player. He's better than Charles Barkley. Let's keep it a bang. But it's different when you are the guy, because everybody knows, bro, that was Steph team. You could be as great as you want to be.
Draymond said that recently.
Team. Okay.
He said even with KD,
when LeBron won those 2 in Miami, bro, Miami that was Wade's organization.
How many Finals MVP Curry got though? That was his team.
He don't have any yet.
He didn't show up.
He didn't have any yet.
Okay, so
I wouldn't say that. He got robbed of the first one.
I doubt.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Iguodala's starting changed the whole series up. Now he did not lock LeBron up, but he definitely did a better
job.
So
what are we talking about?
He definitely did a better job than Harrison Barnes in the show.
Defensively.
Okay,
but he still averaged 35.
And guess who still led him scoring?
LeBron. You're not guarding him. We all know that. We all know that. You're not guarding LeBron, but
he led both teams in every category.
That's cool. Still,
and Iguodala got the MVP for supposedly slowing him down.
He did. Look at the percentage and look at the
numbers.
Well,
hey, I guess he stopped him from going for 40.
Look, he didn't have Kevin Love.
He started from averaging 40.
Did he have Kevin Love or Kyrie? So who was there to score for him?
Nobody.
Thank you.
So what are you trying to say?
What point did you
make? Thank you. So of course your number's gonna be stupid when you have nobody, right? Kobe, right? He didn't have nobody. What was his numbers looking like? 35 a game.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But that's why he lost though.
Okay, but look, his numbers.
But I'm saying,
crazy.
but Steph still.
You're talking about crazy numbers. If you take more shots, it's likely you won't have more points.
I'm talking about Steph. I'm saying Steph's
numbers.
I'm talking about for Golden State. Steph, nobody played better on the Warriors that year than Steph, and they gave the MVP to Iguodala for supposedly slowing him down.
He did.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Dang, this is too early for this. I thought you could start this crap. We talking about the
I'm a drinker, bro.
Dang. That boy definitely on one.
Early.
But I'm sorry, bro. Like, I love KD, man. He hasn't proven.
Took a hit.
He hasn't proven he can carry a team yet. And I mean,
you can't say that.
He has not carried a team yet. What team has he carried?
Because
I'm sorry, bro. I watched Russell Westbrook take the team from him in Oklahoma City.
You could say he was one.
And Kevin Durant was the better player.
Last year he was a hair away from doing what he had to do, so I can't say. But
he was a hair away from making a shot. That don't mean the game was over.
It definitely was.
No, it doesn't. No, they would have went up was by 1 or 2 points. That does not mean the game was over.
It was basically.
Every time people say that, I'm like, bro, the game still had time.
A lead is the lead, though. You feel me? So,
hey man, listen, at the end of the day, he didn't get it done.
He did,
and that's why I give him credit for that performance.
Look at his numbers.
You know what he had to do? What Bron had to do for many years.
Facts. And what did
His two guys went down.
to?
Two guys were hurt, and
It didn't lead him nowhere.
but that took the team to the finals.
But that's why. Hold on. But that's why I'm so
That's
upset
the goal
about
for a high ranked super, just to go to the
But
finals.
you're giving them credit for losing in the second round.
I'm not giving him credit. I say he was a hair away from winning.
Okay, and LeBron was a hair away from winning it all.
Who win?
LeBron.
Win.
Hey, he got to the big dance. If you get there, you close
Because he
enough.
definitely got swept. I never seen KD get swept in the finals.
He did. He got swept in the first round.
In the finals, sir.
Oh, I don't know.
He got gentlemen swept by.
He got gentlemen
by
swept by LeBron.
Win.
When they
When?
played
2012.
He got one.
He got one.
He got one then.
So
Okay.
that's a
He
big
couldn't get
That's
one
not
in for
swept.
Boston, though.
LeBron got swept in 07.
But he couldn't even get a win in the first round.
Yes,
Facts.
you talking about LeBron when his
Crazy.
second best player was Boobie Gibson.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Versus
If
Tim
you're good enough to
Duncan,
get there,
Manu
right?
Ginobili.
If you're good enough to get there, right? You're good enough to win it, right?
That's crazy. The expectations that we put on LeBron.
Exactly.
This man literally has.
Y'all
has
call him the
taken
GOAT. Am I
dumpster-
not right?
Because
Y'all call
he's
him the
taking dumpster juice to the NBA Finals
GOAT and lost.
against Hall of Famers.
And my thing is this.
He loses the teams full of Hall of
So you're
Famers.
saying that now. So what would have been the case if he would have lost in the first or second round?
What you mean? In the
It would have
playoffs?
been. It would have been even worse, right?
Oh my! If LeBron would have been swept in the first round, oh my God.
Yeah, he almost lost to Indiana one year in Game 7. Like, come on, like
Hey man, all the greatest.
with Victor Oladipo as their best player.
And
Come
just
on,
Michael
bro.
Jordan has been swept in the first round.
Facts.
Kobe has been swept before.
Facts.
Teams get swept.
Yeah. 2013, but he wasn't playing though.
But he was.
He was hurt. He tore his Achilles.
Dang, but you want to bring up injury for Kobe? Dang, ain't that crazy?
Achilles, he didn't even play in the playoffs.
We're not talking about that playoff.
Yes, you was right. You said he been swept. We
I
was talking
think
about
he
being
got swept
swept.
before.
Yeah.
I think it was another time he got swept.
He got
No,
swept
he
by
never-
the Mavericks
When?
when they went to the finals.
No, he definitely won.
Won what?
No, you're right.
Because the
you're
Mavericks
right.
played the
You're
Heat,
definitely right. You're definitely
and they got swept.
Y'all did get swept. Yes. Ah. Ooh. I forgot.
telling
But he was
bro.
out of his prime. Come on.
Oh my God!
That was the year after he won a championship.
No, it wasn't.
I guess it was.
Yeah, he was like
2011.
33. Come on,
He
bro.
just won Finals MVP. You talking about he was out of his prime?
Come on, bro.
And he
Bro,
went to
come
the
on,
Olympics
man.
and won gold that
Come on,
season
man.
too.
Come
The
on,
year before?
man. Yes.
With 14 All-Stars. Come on.
I'm not gonna cap, man. Hey, I appreciate what they do for the country and all that, but don't give me Olympic medals. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's
Listen.
what Carmelo holding on to right now. So.
Yeah, no, we should stop.
I hate saying this. That's my
I
dog.
really
That's my
wish
dog.
you did.
I love Carmelo.
I love Melo, but man, come on. But see, that goes back to what we were saying.
But I
before.
wouldn't want him to retire till he got 30,000. He's close to it.
Dang, chasing numbers because he ain't getting that
Got
ring.
to, man.
He might not be, but it's a lot of players that was in the league that didn't get that ring that possibly could have.
True.
Facts.
And I have one in mind. We're talking about Harden. Well, I wanted to get to Harden. How do you view him after that 6-year series? Was the Heat?
This is what he wanted, right? He wanted to get traded, right?
Yeah.
You don't show up when you get traded.
Is Joel?
Is it
So
Say-
is
say-
he washed? No,
I was
I'm
just
not.
about
I
to
can't
ask.
say that. I can't say that because I think in order for somebody to be washed, I gotta see how you play this season to say that. The next season.
I will say this. I'm
Is
not
he
going to
top
say
10 anymore? No,
no.
definitely not.
I
Top
wouldn't say
20?
he's washed, but I don't think we're not going to see the Houston James Harden again. And there's people that think, oh, like if he just gets in shape and all, he can be. I do not think
And
he'll
his-
be able to be that. And one, because I don't think age
He
wise
love
is
the
that guy
streets too
anymore,
much.
and also because in this on the team he plays on with Joel Embiid, you won't even be allowed to do that. Okay, so
And he love the streets
All right,
too much.
is he upgrade from Ben Simmons though?
We don't know yet. I'm
That's what I'm
honest.
saying.
well,
So
yeah,
we-
because he
Unfortunately,
played.
we don't know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
because he
saying. We
played.
can't-
He's
we
an
can't-
upgrade
we
as
can't-
far as the scoring, but
We can't say that yet. So
Tyrese Maxey is really going to be the problem in the league. Tyrese Maxey was balling.
But
He's
like
gonna
you
be
got
a
Harden,
problem
but
for
look,
you.
this is my thing. You got Harden who's ball dominant, and you got Tyrese Maxey. When Harden wasn't feeling it, they gave him the ball. When Harden was on his game, he don't get the ball. That's the contrast I see. So
I think they're going to eventually.
Harden's
Man, they gonna start-
To be honest, I don't
They're
think
going to
he's
put James Harden, and they did it already some last year, but they're going to have James Harden running the point, Tyrese Maxey at the. Tyrese Maxey, he has the size of the point, but he's going to play more of a two guard.
Right.
And to be honest, bro, I think Tyrese Maxey going to end up being the second best player on that team. If he continues,
Yeah,
going up
because-
towards
yeah,
where he's
yeah.
going, bro, Tyrese
He
Maxey
was
is going to
hooping.
be a
He was
problem.
definitely hooping.
in
do you
this
think
league,
that?
bro.
But
Do you think that they're going to be able to keep Joel Embiid on that team?
no, definitely not. Embiid
I don't
has
know.
And it sucks he didn't win MVP this year because I think if he won MVP,
It was a toss up. It wasn't like he got slided. It was literally.
I just don't.
I wasn't mad at Jokic got it because Jokic actually played the best of everybody. Like this man was just doing triple double.
He was doing the same thing he did last year. Sure.
Yeah,
I think Embiid doing that. Yeah, that's what I think Embiid upped his game though.
I can agree with that.
To be honest,
I can agree with that.
I'm not just. I'm not a fan of giving somebody MVP back to back. To be honest, I didn't like the way.
Okay, so you saying he upped his game too because he was scoring more?
I mean, he was just more dominant in games.
Okay.
To me,
but he could be more dominant because he didn't have no co-star.
That's true. I agree.
So did he really up his game, or did he just eat the points?
To be honest, I think James Harden.
Look, listen. Before you say something, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I just think he didn't have Ben Simmons, and he put his team in the same position as Ben Simmons was there. You feel me?
Okay, now that I can feel that.
But see, I feel like
I like that take.
I feel like the James Harden trade with Ben Simmons kind of hurt him because I think that we was looking at him like, man, like they don't got their supposed second best player and he's willing his team, and then they bring in James Harden, and you know they do what they do. I think to some degree people may have looked at that like, well, I mean, you had help. Jokic ain't had no help. His second and third best player was out for the whole year.
I think it was more a long run adding James Harden though.
But after last year, are you willing to give James Harden
max money? No, he's not worth the money.
Okay.
But it's like, how you gonna give somebody that caliber not the money? He's not gonna stay if you don't give him the money. So what do you really want? Do you want James Harden to stay, or more than you not wanting him to get paid? It's like James Harden don't get paid, that makes money. He's not staying. We all know that. James Harden's chasing money now. His rings, like when he was in Houston and he with Chris Paul on him, he was chasing a ring, right? More than he was chasing money. Do y'all agree?
That was his best chance to get a ring.
Thank you.
I think, yeah.
Now that he's with 76ers, he's been out of shape for 2 years? 3 years?
And I think that's what it is. He's quit many times.
That's
now.
what I'm saying. It's just like he don't.
I just can't dig that, man.
He come in.
Man, I'm sorry.
If you want to leave, okay, you want to leave, but bro, don't quit because my thing is you're not necessarily just slighting the organization, bro. You slighting your teammates, bro, and you slighting the fans, the people that support you, the people that want you, like us. You slighting us. You know what I'm saying? And you don't care, and that's cool. But understand, we're gonna view you different. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to. You know what I'm saying? Get up there and try to.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, hey, listen, guys.
Like how you were saying, Damien Lillard's overrated. To me, James Harden has been overrated. James Harden was really...
He does not like Harden.
Yeah, but my thing is this. James Harden was really flourishing in Houston also because of the rules of the game. If you took away his free throw shots, James Harden would have been an average player as far as points-wise. And that came to... Hold on, but that came to full flourishing this year. The rules change. They are. But the reason I say it's different is because James Harden doesn't play like, how do I say it? He doesn't play to get the bucket. He plays more so to get the call. And that's not basketball. Yeah, it's a way you can manipulate the game and get some wins and stuff like that. But that's not basketball. That's not basketball. And that's why it's funny that the rules changed and he was affected the most by it. True. He did not get to the free throw line nowhere near as much, and James Harden averaged this year what? Mid-20s?
They was.
Mid-low 20s?
Was like 23 or 22.
Okay, mid to low 20s for somebody who used to average 35.
To his credit, they was.
If you add 15 free throws onto that, yeah, you would have 35.
He was also fat.
They was.
Shape,
but
they was definitely trying to make a point with him the most, I think.
Hey.
Because there was some times you seen that he was getting fouled, and they was like, nope.
Nah, sometimes that he was trying to make draw the foul.
Like he was getting fouled.
Yeah,
I've seen on multiple occasions, very multiple occasions.
There was times, but the thing is,
but he was a lesson to be learned.
Yeah, like, they tightened it up because of what he was doing to the game.
Trey Young
too. But Trey Young didn't complain about it. He adjusted and he balled.
I agree,
and that's my point.
James
and
Harden
that's why I say James Harden is overrated because he never adjusted his game, which he could have. Because James Harden is a great facilitator. He can facilitate. But the fact that he wasn't getting stuff and it was going his way, like you say, he quit. So
he still could be that person, but it's just like, are you willing to be that person for less money?
Yeah, I'm not giving.
They're not about to offer you max money when Tariq Maxey's about to come up on the contract deal.
I'm not giving no player that has had a history of quitting the max. I'm sorry, can't do it. And people thought I was crazy a couple years ago when people like it was mentioned that the Heat were trying to trade with James Harden. I didn't want him. I can't. I would never. James Harden.
For who?
for nobody. Not on my team. Bro, Miami Heat, bro, we don't do that, bro. We're not going for that. Pat Riley not going for that. Sports are not going for that. So if you finna come over here and if you don't like something, if something ain't going your way, you gonna quit.
You definitely gotta play defense.
And we give up our
future.
Value. Yeah, we give up our future for somebody we don't even know.
So is Tyler Hero worth max money? No, because he's coming up in the contract.
Well, his max money won't be 200 mil.
200 mil. It'd be
You
like
know what I'm
maybe
saying? It'd be like
maybe
I said
90,
max money.
92.
Is he worth that?
You think more than that?
Yeah, it'd be more than that.
105 probably.
Nah, it'd be like.
Is Tyler Hero coming off the bench? What's that Duncan Robinson?
He's coming up. He can't.
And they gonna give him 190?
Not 190. It's gonna be probably like more like 170.
They gonna give him 170 coming off the bench?
Yes or no?
I'm not sure about that. Only because we're not gonna have the money to pay him.
Time out. You're gonna give somebody coming off the bench $170 million? That's a max deal.
First of all, he's not gonna continue to come off the bench. He came off the bench this year
and last year.
But
for
yes,
who?
and last year.
Why did he come
and
off
you're
the
gonna
bench?
give him 100?
He averaged more points than
Did he
most
win
people
6 million? He won
starters.
6 million.
Yes.
He won.
So he's gonna start at 6 man. You gotta remember.
And get $170 million.
Yes.
And you think
he's in year 3?
Delusional.
Thank you. Delusional.
He's
not no better 6 man than no Lou Will. They ain't never give Lou Will no bag like that.
Fact.
He ain't better no 6 man than Jamal Crawford. They ain't never give Jamal Crawford no bag like
that.
that. Tyler Hero is not no max player worth money.
They weren't starters.
Neither is Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero is going to be a starter.
You said gonna. He's not now.
And plus, Tyler Hero is 22. These people that was averaging 20 plus were in their 30s.
Was in their prime.
And still not getting that money.
Exactly.
But you're going to get somebody who's younger that's not as good. More?
No.
That makes sense.
Are you going to listen? At the end of the day, those guys were older players. They were what they were. You're not paying Tyler Hero for what he is. You're paying him for the potential. It's the same reason that DeAndre Ayton is trying to get money. Who would you rather have right now, Tyler Hero or DeAndre Ayton?
DeAndre Ayton went to the finals.
Man, I ought to pull this drink on you. Chris Paul. Are you serious? Now you trying to hate. He don't believe that.
Ayton went to the finals.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, he went to the finals and then he got embarrassed.
Talking about
Tyler Hero was in the finals and he did not play well.
His rookie year.
He did not play well.
Well, he was the second leading scorer on our team.
He did not play well.
Whatever, man. At the end of the day, bro, the people that are coming up in that draft class, it's the market. It's not the fan, it's the market. Luka's getting over 200.
You give Tyler Hero $175 million, you're going to blow the team up in a year or two. Because now you're not going to have money to give other valuable players money because you blew it on a 6 man, gave him a max deal.
And guess what we
That would be a dumb decision.
If he ends up doing that, you can take that risk with anybody. Any player, if you give them money, if they don't turn out into being what you think they're going to be, it's going to be a waste.
That is very true, but you don't give a max deal to a 6 man.
You give it to somebody that is showing you potential that they can take the next step and being a great player. He has shown that. It was people upset, not necessarily me, but it was people upset that he didn't make the All-Star team. People thought he should have been on the team.
Who? Heat fans?
No, it was many people.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who you
Bro,
talking about?
Shaq on TNT was saying he needs to be in the All-Star game.
Time out. Okay, hold on. Time out.
People
Time
in the
out.
NBA.
And you have talked about yourself how bad of a commentator Shaq is. So let's
when he tries to break down the game.
And so he broke down that Tyler Hero should be an All-Star.
Shaq isn't the only one. It was multiple people, NBA players that felt like Tyler Hero should have been in the All-Star game.
I
didn't
because Jaylen Brown didn't even become All-Star and he was hooping this year.
And
you think Tyler Hero should have been up there? What you call
apparently you didn't listen nothing I said. I said people were saying it. I didn't say that. I didn't believe that.
But you're vouching for them.
No, because I'm saying that people thought so much of him that they thought he should have been in the All-Star game.
No more.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not saying that Tyler Hero should be in the All-Star game. I'm saying,
but you brought it up as a point.
People, you can't hear nothing I'm saying because every time I start, you start.
Go ahead, but you brought it up
every time. It is people that thought so much of him that they thought he should have been in the All-Star game.
That's cool.
When Lou Will and Jamal Crawford were doing what they were doing, they were older. They were in their 30s. So no, I'm not going to give somebody over 30 this amount of money because I already know what they are. Because you know what Lou Will was when his early 20s? He was in Philly, not getting minutes. You know what Jamal Crawford was doing his early years? He was in Chicago, not getting many minutes.
Oh, he was on the Knicks after he left Chicago.
No,
he was jumping for the Knicks.
Yes, that was later on in his career.
No, but he was in his prime. What are you talking about?
And the Knicks were losing bad.
Okay. But still, was he not hooping?
I said that one. You consider that his prime? Because I consider the 6-man years his prime.
No, he was definitely in his 30s. What, Atlanta?
That's my point. His
definitely-
best years, he was being recognized.
I never
him
said
and
he
Lou
deserved
Will,
a match.
He was older. Yes, you did.
No.
Y'all are saying,
Who?
they didn't
No,
get a
we're
match.
saying
They
it's
deserve
Tyler-
it.
We
Because
say Tyler Hero does not deserve no
Tyler
time.
Hero
Because he's
is
not even better than none of those
the
players.
6-man of the year at 22 years old. A man that is averaging 20 points
It's
a
different
game.
NBA. Don't do that, bro. You know
I'm
it's a different
saying,
NBA.
with him doing what he's doing, he's not going to continue to sit on the bench. He's not going to
Why
continue
was
to
he
be on
on
the
the
bench.
bench this year? Can you tell me why he was on the bench?
Because of the makeup of the team.
So you're gonna
That
have
doesn't
just
say nothing.
the same makeup.
That
next year.
doesn't say nothing.
And you're pretty much gonna have the same
Who
makeup.
started
next
for
year.
him? Who
Not
started for him?
necessarily. No.
Who started for him?
Who started for him?
All jokes aside,
Max
I think.
Strus is coming out. Tyler Hero is going in.
Time out. I honestly think, all jokes aside, that the Heat could have went further if Jimmy wasn't hurt. They're bringing back that same core.
If
Tyler
Hero
Hero's
wasn't
going to be
hurt.
on the bench.
Tyler Hero was hurt in the Celtics series. We needed that 20 points a game player.
I feel you.
And nothing more showed that in the fact that Jimmy had to drop almost 40 every game just to get wins.
Now, you had Tyler
he did
Hero
it a
to
couple
the
times, but
starting
Jimmy's not built
lineup.
for that.
What happens?
Jimmy's not built for that.
Oh, what
No,
do you
he's
think?
not. Jimmy's not built for 40-point
Jimmy
games.
is
Multiple.
Jimmy is a
Jimmy-
top 10 player in this
Oh
game.
my god.
And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
I love Jimmy Butler though. That's
I do
One
too.
of my
And listen,
top
let's
five
keep it a
everybody.
band. Let's keep it a band.
Let's go.
Everybody doing all this Jason Tatum praise. Jimmy Butler outplayed Jason Tatum that whole series.
Dang, that's crazy.
Straight up. Tell me I'm lying.
You are.
He did not play Jason Tatum?
No, but Jason Tatum's in the finals.
Because one man had to average 40 plus
Okay.
in order to win.
But before
Jason-
we
He
go
didn't
on-
have a Jaylen Brown.
Damn, this drink killing me.
I'm keeping it.
Did you like that shot Jimmy Butler take? Yes or no?
I did not
That's
like
not
the shot.
superstar.
I didn't like the shot.
I liked it.
I didn't like that shot for the moment. If that was game 3 or something, I'm cool with it. But bro, if you take that shot, you have to make that shot. You can't miss that. And at
I
the end of the
disagree.
day, bro, he has been killing them in the paint
I
all
disagree.
series.
I agree with that.
My thing is, bro, you got Al Horford backpedaling.
Right. Nobody behind
Take
him.
him to the nobody behind him. The defenders were on the outside guarding the 3-point line. Take Al Horford. You can finish through
True.
him,
Or
or you
get
can
the
try
foul.
to draw a foul.
I like how he made his mind up that he was going for the win at home. I can't be mad. In the
like
game 7, you're not trying to go into OT on no game 7.
I'm not super mad at the shot, but at the same time, that's not his game.
That's not his game.
He's
I
not
agree.
no pull-up
If he was
shoot
Kevin
type
Durant-
of dude.
Now I will say this.
I agree.
He hit that. I understand
He's
why
a
he
good
took it.
mid. He's a good mid.
He hit that shot before early in the game, but I agree. At the end of the day, if you're not Kevin Durant, if you're not Steph Curry, players like that, I don't want to see you take that shot.
But you just
Jimmy,
called
I
him
love
top
you. You're my
10,
favorite
right?
player. He's
what I'm
top
saying.
10. One moment don't make you any less of a top 10.
I'm just saying.
Because
you
him and
comparing
Luka-
him to the top 10 players. Though.
Him and Luka
Top 10
have played the
players,
best
look.
of everybody in the playoffs. Everybody. Him and Luka. That's the only person you can tell me I might be able to dig.
Giannis was playing.
Giannis did not play
If Chris
better.
Middleton was there, they were probably in the finals.
And I agree, but I still feel like Jimmy played better.
I can't.
Because
I
throughout
love
the injuries, Jimmy led his team.
He did. True.
And that's not a knock on Giannis. Because I feel like Giannis is the best player in the game.
Facts.
But-
by far.
By far, okay. So we're on
That's
the same
unanimous.
page with that.
Look at you coming around. Look at you
Coming
coming.
around. What?
Oh yeah, his drink's cut off.
Only person that I will hear you argue that was playing better than Jimmy in these playoffs is Luka. And Jimmy is top 10 because you cannot give me 10 players better than him right now.
You ready?
Give him to me.
Giannis,
Okay.
KD,
Okay.
Luka.
Okay.
And it's y'all putting LeBron. So I
give you
put
LeBron.
You can't.
Joel Embiid,
Into
I give you
Joel
Embiid.
Joker.
I give you Jokic. Steph.
Jason Tatum.
No.
Jason
No.
Tatum.
I
is
think
He
better.
did not
definitely
prove
into
that. He did not prove that. How did he prove that?
He's in the finals.
That's not you as a player. That's your team.
Yeah,
Their
but
team
Jason
played
Tatum
better
is
than
the leader
ours.
of that team, and he's carrying that
But
team.
bro, if
Just like Jimmy Butler is the leader of the daggone Miami Heat, he is carrying that team.
there was 2 guys on that team that was going for 20 plus. There was only one on our team that was.
Guess what? Jimmy Butler, like we just
You
said, is
can't-
still the
no.
leader of that team.
See, now you got me talking to Orlando. You're doing team accomplishments. You're equating team accomplishments to a player. he's better than Jaden Tatum. He's the better
two-way
player.
I'll
give you Kawhi.
I'm putting Kawhi over.
Kawhi's better.
I'm putting Anthony Davis over.
Anthony Davis? No.
Yes.
No. And we see
You definitely just said. You said you're not including injuries, right?
Right.
Even when he was
Anthony
healthy, he wasn't
Davis
looking like
is
it.
a better player.
When he was healthy this year, he wasn't looking like it.
I agree with you, Will.
Anthony
He don't
Davis
want to be
is a
great.
He
better
definitely
player.
went Hollywood this year, bro.
He went Hollywood,
Anthony
bro.
Davis is a better
No,
player.
you're still living off of Anthony Davis years ago.
Okay.
Anthony Davis right now is not the same. So many people, as I've been saying, people have passed him up. He's been passed. Jimmy's passed him. He has shown you nothing this year, even when he's healthy. I don't even understand why you still on this boat. I don't understand how you can defend that.
If you
I
say so.
can see if it was just pure injury, because when Kawhi's healthy, we know what Kawhi is. When Anthony Davis is healthy, we don't know who he is.
Okay. If you say so. So Anthony Davis. You
No.
said Kawhi already. I got Dame still better than Jimmy Butler.
And the answer's still no. He's not.
No.
Because he's a two-way player.
No.
He's a two-way player. Dame is
sir.
not. Jimmy can create for other people. He can
Facts.
create for himself. He's
And
a good
Dame
rebounder.
And Dame can't.
Not to the level of
Dame
Jimmy.
does not create for other people. He cannot create for himself. Now
I didn't say
you that,
he can't.
But
I
you,
said he's
but
better at it.
No, he's not. Now
Jimmy's
is Jimmy
better
a better rebounder? Yes. Is he a better defender? Yes. But if you
And
ask
he's a
me,
better passer.
you doing drugs. Now you on the Heat
That's
fan.
fact, though.
You're on the Heat fan.
That's fact, bro.
If
forward.
if you had the choice, then of course you would pick because you're a fan. But if you put a poll out, somebody said they want Jimmy Butler, Damien Lillard, they're taking Damien Lillard.
Exactly. They're gonna go based off of the fan stuff. They're gonna go
And
based
if you
off
want
what
to go
they
by
see
and
in
if you
the
want to go
past.
by rankings, Damian Lillard is ranked ahead of
You
Jimmy
got John
Butler.
Morant over.
No.
Okay.
After this season,
You don't get
definitely.
one year don't make you better.
Okay, then I got Jimmy Butler top 10. That's the key.
Jimmy Butler's top 10.
I can't. Let me look at the top 10 list.
Look it up.
I just want to see who they got on this list.
And why you do that?
So I'm gonna do this. So they got Joel Embiid,
Okay.
Kevin Durant,
Mhm.
Giannis, LeBron,
Okay.
Steph. James Harden should not be in this
no,
list.
no,
so
no.
James Harden is not in this list. So I'm not gonna
Jokic.
take James Harden. They got Jokic.
John
They
Morant.
got Ja. They
Yeah.
got Luka.
Yes.
They got
Kawhi
Kawhi.
Leonard.
Yes.
They got Anthony Davis.
No.
They
Dame.
got Dame Lillard.
No.
They got
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
No.
They
Booker.
got Devin Booker.
Man, stop
they
it.
got
You know
Bradley
Devin Booker not
Beal.
better. You know
they got
Booker
Bradley
ain't better.
Beal, and then they got Jimmy Butler at 16.
Bradley
I
Beal-
told you, Jimmy
What
Butler
list
is
this?
top
What list is this?
15.
What list is this?
Some bull
Jimmy
crap.
Butler is top 15.
It's a bullcrap list. You mean Devin Booker's better than Jimmy Butler?
James Harden
Yes.
stopped me
Why?
right then.
Why?
Why not?
Because all he does is score. He has no impact on the game.
Who we
Why
talking
not?
about?
I'm
Who we
telling
talking
you
about?
why.
Who we talking about?
All Devin Booker does is score. He has
Hell,
no
Devin
impact
Booker
on the game.
need to retire after that last performance he did.
Oh yeah. But see, you know what? But see, that's but
Him
no.
and Chris Paul.
He's
locked in for
showing
life.
you that
Both
with
of them
Chris
niggas
Paul,
are retired.
when Chris Paul wasn't there, but he's showing you all he is a bucket, and he's a bucket. But
can't
bro,
lead a team.
he can't lead a team because he doesn't do anything else. So don't give me him being
Okay.
better than Jimmy.
Okay. So
Why is Bradley Beal better?
why not?
Because he
Because
all
of
he does
the
is
same
score.
reason. Because of the same reason.
I agree, bro.
He's better than Bradley Beal at everything,
I agree.
but just naturally pure scoring.
Jimmy Butler. And look.
Everything else.
He's better than
to give
Jimmy
you
in
reference,
passing.
when Jimmy Butler
He's
got
better
his,
than him in assists.
No.
Are
you
Listen,
serious?
listen,
I'm
listen,
dead
listen,
serious.
listen,
You know
listen,
it. That's why
listen,
he's laughing.
listen,
Man, stop
listen,
it.
listen.
He over here trying to troll.
To give you reference, when he was still with Chicago Bull when he got his first max, he said, bro, people don't know I'm really a point guard. Jimmy Butler said that. He really is a point guard.
He's played
who
point
can turn it
forward.
up anytime. So yeah, Jimmy Butler top
And the
10,
reason
bro.
he's showing
I
people,
agree.
the reason he's showing people more now
He's
is
not
because
a bucket. He's not a bucket, but
he's
can
not a
hoop.
he's not a pure bucket.
But he
Even
can
he can get his but he's like and granted Giannis is clearly better, but the way he scores to some degree is like Giannis. The fact that he can get the numbers, but he's going to get it differently than a KD or Bradley Beal
But he
or
was-
those natural
But
scorers.
on top of that, I say he was too passive in these
Trying to
playoffs.
figure out what
In these
this one
playoffs?
is.
Jimmy Butler, when times when they needed your main player to score, he did. And you know I'm right because there was times
There were
you like,
moments-
bro, why are you
okay.
passing the ball?
No, I will agree, but I don't. Okay, I would disagree only because I felt like there was less of those. Because I do have a problem sometimes when he have those passive moments. Because I feel like mentality wise, sometimes he has a LeBron James mentality
Facts.
in the fact that let me get other people going, and I understand it because we really needed Bam to get going. I love Bam, but Bam, you let me down.
And
bro.
on top of that,
You let me down,
I don't know
bro.
why Bam was afraid of Al Horford that much. Like,
I love that Jimmy said, after that we beat Philly, You know what I'm saying? Y'all chose the bias over me because Philly.
I do like that.
Philly made a big mistake.
They did.
By
and that
paying
big time.
Al Horford, Simmons, Harris. They chose all of them over Jimmy Butler.
Bro, I totally agree.
Even Joel Embiid, bro. Even Joel Embiid said that.
Joel Embiid,
if Philly would have still had Jimmy, bro,
so much, bro.
If Philly would have still had Jimmy and they would have got rid of Tobias Harris, bro, they might have won a championship by now.
Oh, with a guy that's not top 10, huh?
He's not.
Okay.
But they still might have won a championship because of the tandem of the three of them and the way that team was constructed. They could have won a championship.
Joel Embiid threw Harden under the bus this year. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't like Joel Embiid that much.
I mean, he threw Harden under the bus because he deserved going through the bus.
I mean, but still, how you gonna want somebody to win with him?
And you know,
you gotta close your mouth at some point.
I'm trying to take easy on Harden to some degree, only because it's tough. See, the year before, I give him a pass because, bro, when you got a hamstring, you can't condition. Like,
I agree, and he was playing, and you could tell the way he was playing. He was on one leg.
You can tell he had one leg. Okay, last year, I'm not sure if it was really still a hamstring or if he quit so hard. Because, you know, when he quit, he gained that weight, boy. He started eating them po' boys.
He started hanging out with the club.
Chicken, he going to the club.
Want to be, to me, James Harden want to be a celebrity more than he want to be a basketball player.
I mean, I can't disagree, man.
I agree.
But I don't know how much it is. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the hamstring or just him being chubby. But I will say this, though. Because a lot of people in these playoffs have been talking about, oh, Kyle Lowry ain't this, Kyle Lowry ain't that. Kyle Lowry had been dealing with a hamstring.
Kyle Lowry's
that same one leg. He had one leg and he picked up weight. He was already big. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle Lowry's chubby.
He's chubby. He's just naturally built like that.
He's one of the only skinny, chubby niggas.
That's how he naturally built.
You see that meme we got some booty straps?
He got on Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I be like, hey, Kyle Lowry got a rump. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But he got a rump. But hey, that part of his game, boy, I'm like, okay.
Bro.
I'm about to
he throw
that thing up. Hey, when Kyle Lowry is healthy, bro, Kyle Lowry is a major difference, bro. And in them playoffs, he was not healthy, bro. Hey, listen, I salute the Miami Heat, bro, because listen, we were banged up, bro, and the fact that I didn't think we'd make it as far as we did with the injuries that we had.
And
the fact that we got there and still came up, 18 seconds away from going to the finals, man, I salute y'all, man.
I mean, he'll play second round.
Philly.
They have a hard.
And all jokes aside, even though I was rooting for Boston that night, we was at I actually wanted Miami to go to the finals.
I did too.
So you're really just hating.
I do because you make me hate.
Why? I never understood.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Don't you hate the Cowboys even more because of Deion?
I don't hate the Cowboys.
Oh, I hate the Cowboys.
I hate Cowboys fans.
And I also hate Cowboys fans, which we're going to get into in 1 second.
We're going to get into that.
But I hate the Cowboys even more because they just do too much.
And you said one word. You said one word that bans you from even talking on this conversation.
What?
I'm going to bring up.
Because they do too much?
Okay. No, you said one word.
But I did want to say this.
One word.
I did want to do some shout outs to some players in the playoffs that weren't mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ja balled, and I feel like that series with Golden State would have been different had Ja been able to play the whole thing.
So you think they would have
won?
won?
No.
I think it would have went 7, and when it goes 7, it's up in the air. Because Game 7 would have been in Memphis.
I think they was in Dylan Brooks' head.
Who knows?
That's why he took out Gary
Golden
Payton.
State didn't start looking like Golden State until they played Dallas.
Game 7 would have been in Memphis? They would.
Yeah,
That was
a
the
record.
seed, yeah.
So it could have went either way. And Golden State didn't start looking like Golden State until they went up against Dallas. In Dallas, it was clear Luka need more help. Yeah. And shout out Jalen Brunson. Somebody gonna pay him because he was balling too. But they just didn't have enough on that team. But Luka,
but Jalen Brunson, y'all be disrespecting Spencer Dinwiddie.
He disrespected himself in the playoffs.
But he don't get on
PT
like that, bro. They don't get on.
He gets hard to play when you're not getting buckets.
He's inconsistent.
That's my thing.
You're not getting no.
When you're not getting, but now during the regular season, he's very consistent.
It's hard just jumping the game
now,
and get a rhythm.
There's another person who was missing from Dallas that was a key part of their success last year, and that's Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway, yeah, true.
So that's another player that is a 15 to 20 point per game scorer. And if he gets hot, he will light you up for 30. So he was missing. So that's another key piece of their game. And he plays good defense.
Well, question. Do you really feel like they would have been able to beat them boys?
Who knows?
It would have been more competitive.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been more competitive. You never know. Like you said, if it would have got to a game 7, who knows?
He definitely got that score.
Okay. I mean, I kind of know.
Sure,
I feel like it would have went the way it went. If one thing these playoffs has shown me, though, the league is going to be in good hands, bro. It's going to be a lot of teams to look out for next year, man. I was looking at New Orleans. If Zion could ever get right, bro, New Orleans going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Memphis, they going to be a problem. Not just Ja, bro. Dylan Brooks, Bane, like, bro, they got a squad over there. Minnesota, I'm interested to see how Toronto is shaping out.
Nah, Toronto, they gonna be okay. They just gonna be.
To be honest, bro,
they're not gonna be nothing.
When LeBron, KD, and all of them come to the end, the league's gonna be in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you.
I disagree
because I think we're gonna have more.
Who do you think is gonna be the face of the league?
That's when it's gonna be Luka.
You
got
gonna
have foreign players,
Giannis,
man.
Jokic, Ja.
Which one of them?
There's a lot of young guys. If Zion can get healthy, they can't wait to make Zion the face of the league, bro.
But he's never gonna be. He's
we
not
don't know
panning out to be.
I
bro.
think part of the reason he was stalling is because he didn't want to be in the Warriors. But when he saw the way the Warriors played in the playoffs, I think he was looking like,
Tatum probably gonna be the face of the league.
Tatum may be one of the faces,
but he's not.
But who's gonna be the face? You're saying one of the faces.
Luka. I said Luka's.
I think to be honest, I think it's gonna come down Luka and Zion, and then
you keep going in Zion. What have you seen from him that shows he's gonna be the face of the league?
Listen,
I seen the season that he played, the half a season he played, where he was averaging almost 68% from the field and dogging the league.
Well, if Zion get out, he's showing us another flash, so we know if he get right, he's gonna dominate.
But if he
I'm
gets
more,
right,
I'm betting more on Brandon Ingram than him. And Brandon Ingram.
I love Brandon Ingram, and that's no disrespect, but Zion just a different breed, my boy. Yeah. Zion is different.
Brandon takes the game
and I think even Brandon Ingram
takes the game serious.
Okay,
Zion
that could be.
I don't say that. Brandon Ingram played the game high.
It's
he looked like it at least though.
And he got ballies in his hair.
It's legal for him.
Ballies, what that is?
The
there you
little
go.
balls on the
Personal
bro. Oh yeah.
Brandon was balling these playoffs. Though.
He was. We didn't say he wasn't.
CJ
but him and Zion, if they had to make a choice, they're picking Zion.
He takes the game
with the injuries. They're still picking Zion.
And I will
that's
say,
cool.
And go ahead.
I'm just saying that's cool. You're gonna lose with Zion. As soon as they got a 3-day break, what he gonna do?
Hey.
That was good. That was good.
3-day break, bro. He's going back to England, bro.
What are you gonna do, Jim?
Cookie Monster, bro, in a
jersey. That's gotta be the thumbnail. That's gotta be the thumbnail.
Oh, Cookie Monster in a jersey, bro. Come on, man.
But okay, that's the only reason I'm saying, like, if he gets right.
Hey,
if he don't, he don't.
Meme him in a Cookie Monster in a jersey. Go ahead and do that for me.
If he gets right, he could be the face, but if he don't, he won't.
Man, Luka got that far.
But you know, and I still like, to be honest, bro, and this may sound crazy, I'm still not ruling out Trey. I think Trey can be the face.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
No, I'm not. Okay, I won't say. Okay. Let me change it. I'm not going to say he'll be the face, but he can still be one of the better players in the league. You know what I'm saying? If they build their team right around him, you put the proper amount of defenders around him. You know, hey,
I think Trey is going to be exactly where he's
at. Exactly same.
I don't think he's going on.
His ceiling is right where he is.
But I mean,
and unfortunately, it's because of his
really
height.
Player.
He's a decent player. Yeah.
But there's some players that did what they did at his size. They just built the team around him.
He got seen to accomplish.
If you put some defenders around him, you can hide his defense, and his offense is elite. Both playmaking and scoring.
Look, AI, not known as a defender, but he led the league in steals.
Exactly. They can build that. They can build that the same way.
Trey doesn't have that in him.
We don't know because he been
how many years? 4 years?
No, because they was able to hide AI, so he can do those steals. You can't hide Trey Young because you got Kevin Durant on the other side.
Well,
DJ Hunter, you don't got DJ Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter, yeah. I'm saying you put another shoes on beside him.
You had defenders.
I will say this on this
note. You had
note,
defenders on that team.
Trey did get his team to the Eastern Conference.
That's what I said. He did.
And a lot of people always like to say, "Oh, Luka's better than Trey. Luka this and that and Trey." But I'm saying Luka ain't do nothing this year in these playoffs that Trey Young ain't do last year. They went to the conference finals, and Trey actually took the Bucks 6. What you call?
And
What's
he
the name? Got the and he got hurt, and they were going to win that game had he not got hurt.
Yeah,
they was up.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
But I'm saying that to say, The league is gonna be in good hands, man. Watching these playoffs has been a great playoffs. I've enjoyed it. I wish my team would have finished out better. He wish his team would have made it. You wish your team would have made it. Who is your team?
Clippers. Yeah.
Okay, you had to think about it. You had to pick which one was gonna be your team at the time. Huh?
I mean, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I'm always gonna be a Lakers.
What?
No, he's not.
I was definitely a Kobe fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So you were a
no,
diehard Kobe fan, not a diehard Laker.
Because when Kobe left, I can name you our starting lineup all them years. I was rooting for the Lakers until LeBron came, and I'm not.
So you a Clippers fan and a Lakers fan?
No, I'm a Clippers fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. Well, LeBron on that team. When LeBron leaves, I'll probably go back to the Lakers.
Man.
So let me ask you this: when they got that championship, you wasn't.
No.
Okay.
Hey, you hate that man that much?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Why?
Just off the fact that they try to name him the face of the league when Kobe was definitely dominating the league.
The people that hate LeBron the most
Are Kobe
are
fans?
Kobe fans and Jordan fans.
I agree.
Those are the ones that hate
And I'm
LeBron.
one of them.
And
But
and
you
I
say
think
LeBron.
LeBron.
Hold on.
At least you claim Orlando would be like on some. Oh no, the reason I don't like him.
And I honestly think LeBron's really not
At least
that
you keep
good.
it
I
real.
think LeBron hides behind his numbers because he's bigger than and faster.
You said he's not that good.
I don't really think so. To be
Okay.
honest.
Well. Okay.
The time you've been waiting for.
So.
Can we make this quick?
Yeah. If we know anything about Lowkey Dee, here's what we know. He is the type of Cowboys fan that you hate. He is clearly that. Now, my question to you is, what? I think this is all of our question. You know, people that are not Cowboys fans, people that hate y'all like us. What makes y'all this way?
Delusional?
Yes. What makes y'all delusional? You talk the most junk, even though your team ain't been hitting since the 90s.
We're considered America's team, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That automatically just boosts who you are. You feel me? When I was like, I've been a Cowboys fan my whole life. I don't know why y'all laughing, but I'm just about to go in depth.
Go in depth.
And when we had Tony Romo,
and
I'm just going to go they hyped Tony Romo up, right? Because he was dating Jessica Simpson. Like, he was dating the one of the biggest stars at the time. Then we got T.O. It's just like we're like the Lakers. We gain superstars. We just get superstars and we automatically think we about to take off. You can't hate us for that. You know?
We don't hate y'all for that.
Because and everybody talks about us the most. We get talked about even when we're not on TV. So you can't hate me for...
The media is definitely part of the problem.
Yeah, you can't hate me for loving my team that much. And like I said, Dom said something earlier. He said, you're a Cowboys fan. I'm a fan. A diehard fan.
Okay.
I'm going to be a fan. I'm not going to be a freaking... You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to criticize.
Not going to be realistic.
I'm going to be a fan when it comes to my Cowboys. More than any other team.
I'm saying you are...
So this year, yeah, I'm saying on camera, I think we can go to the Super Bowl this year.
See,
next year, I'm gonna say the same thing.
This is why y'all are...
I'm a delusional.
What makes y'all? What makes you think that? But no, give me a real reason as to why you think that.
Let's see. Last year, and I think hopefully Dak Prescott learns like his lesson, and hopefully he learns that you can't go around and just because you got paid, you're gonna have to play because you got paid. So I think this year he's really gonna play. I think. I'm not sold on Zeke. I love Tony Pollard. Hopefully, he comes back.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Zeke bite on that last leg, man.
To me, he is, but Tony Pollard could definitely take that spot. But I think we still have the makeup of a great offense, even though we lost Cooper, which killed me. I think our defense, even though we lost Gregory, but he was a drunk anyway. Just think, man, we're playing in the NFC East, so I ain't gonna say we're guaranteed, but we're guaranteed to win that East. So we always gonna have.
I don't know about that.
I'm not sold.
The Eagles look pretty good.
And who that quarterback?
I mean, Jalen Hurts, but we'll see if he can.
Like I said, I've been saying on live, he's a flag football quarterback to me. Oh yeah,
okay.
You know what? I don't necessarily disagree with that.
But I think now there's no excuse because he has the weapons around him.
He's not.
Now it's going to be his time to really show.
That's why your coach, the best coach in football, in college football, didn't want to start him over a freshman. That doesn't add value to Hurts. You went with Tula, who's trash, if we're keeping the book, and you put Bro on the bench to the point where Bro had to leave and go to Oklahoma. That says a lot. So I'm not sold on Jalen Hurts. I'm not sold on Dak Prescott. I'm a Tony Romo fan. I'm mad we got rid of him. But
I mean, that's just like having Dak Prescott. What's
No,
the
it's not.
difference?
No, it's not. You should be happy.
What's the difference?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't watch the Cowboys. No, that's all like arguing with Cowboys.
No, we did. I watched the Cowboys heavily because I'm a Giants fan.
I watched him in the playoffs. I saw Tony
Romo was around. So you know his last 2 years he had one of the highest percentage rates.
Did he? What did that equate to?
But what did he do in the crunch time?
He got hurt.
What did he do when it mattered?
He got hurt.
What did he do when it mattered?
He got Jalen hurt. Okay.
That's what you did there.
He got hurt, bro. So he couldn't perform in the playoffs if you're hurt.
Every single year.
We got cheated against Green Bay.
You didn't get cheated. You cheated. You got cheated. Detroit got cheated that year when they didn't call that pass interference.
Which wasn't a pass interference.
That was clearly a pass interference.
But Dez Bryant definitely caught the ball.
He didn't catch that ball.
He took 2 steps and he came out.
That wasn't a catch.
He didn't take.
The league says that was not a catch.
So why did they switch it right after? Because they know they
because the league switches everything every 30 seconds. The NFL league, we know the league.
The league switches everything when it comes to the moments. They switched the overtime rules because of the moments.
When it comes to the Cowboys,
they switched the overtime rule when it came to that moment between Kansas City and the Bills.
Exactly.
It just depends on the moment.
Anywho, but like I said, I'm rolling with the Cowboys. I'm gonna be a Cowboys fan. I'm having lunch at the Super Bowl every year.
And I can't wait to see the misery on you.
And we smacked y'all the last 2 years.
Of course you did. But understand this. We suck.
I'm about to say they're not good.
So what does that really say?
I'm the same thing me. Like, I'm not talking junk about the Giants.
Okay, so you can't talk, bro. When it comes to the Cowboys.
But the difference is
we're better than y'all.
When we suck, we know we suck. When y'all suck,
we're not agreeing with it. We suck.
You think that y'all are still good.
And that's why y'all suck, because your fan base doesn't boost your team.
No, because we're realistic.
That's your fault.
What?
I'll be delusional all my life about the Cowboys.
Be delusional. They named you Deion after Deion Sanders. You know they named you Deion after Deion Sanders, right? That what your folks said? Yes. Listen, man. He's a Falcon, okay? That man's a Falcon.
But he won with the Cowboys.
Yeah, but he said he a Falcon.
And we getting on that note. He won with the Cowboys.
He won. He won with a couple teams.
He won with the Cowboys.
But at the end of the day, you ask Deion Sanders right now, he a Falcon. Deion said it himself. You know what I'm saying? But moving on from, the Dallas Cowgirls, you know what I'm saying? Just more reason. We just wanted to give y'all a visual on like what this looks like. The Cowboys fans that you love to hate. This is that type of guy. This is why we hate Cowboys fans. This guy.
I root for the Giants every time I watch them.
And I hold my Cowboys accountable every year. You guys.
No.
So I wasn't.
You didn't hold Tony Romo accountable not one time.
Are you serious?
I'm literally so serious. You literally gave him every excuse.
He was a problem.
The man throwing picks and fumbling the kick.
In 07, right? Name one time that he failed you after that. Because our defense, we never did have a top defense.
I've watched him.
Did we ever have a top defense?
Listen.
No. Listen.
Y'all have had names on names on names.
We never had a top defense.
There's many people that wanted. Chiefs wanted without a top defense.
We never had a top defense to back them up.
There's a lot of
teams that have no defense
to
back them up.
Hey man, listen. It's part of the game. But what they got to do with you throwing picks?
Picks are part of the game. Yes or no? Matt Ryan led the league in picks.
No, he did not.
I promise you, he probably did.
He probably did. No, he didn't.
But
that's fact.
He blew the game in.
He didn't throw Romo picks.
Did you keep him accountable when he lost y'all that game?
Absolutely.
Okay, and I keep Dak Prescott accountable.
But you don't keep Romo accountable.
I do. I don't like
Romo has folded more times than Dak
Romo
Prescott.
is not on the team right now. We're talking about right now, and I kept Dak Prescott accountable.
Okay, but you never held Romo accountable.
We're talking. I said
you just gave Romo every excuse, but you're not giving.
Romo didn't win with us, bro.
You know what's crazy? So, you ever seen a little trash can and a big trash can? You guys are fighting over which trash is better. I just want y'all to know.
Anywho, that was lame.
Nah, it's which trash can stinks more. Romo, that got banana peels.
I'll take him over Dak Prescott.
You know why I would take? You know why I would take Dak over Romo? Because Romo's can't add nothing to his career, and it was a failure. He had a good career, but as a football player, he was a failure.
Look at his numbers. He has top.
Dak has the potential to possibly change that.
To do what?
To actually win a Super Bowl.
When?
You just said next year.
Exactly.
Out of your own mouth.
Exactly. But when? Because he's not showing it.
But you just said
he doesn't want to play in big moments. He chokes.
So does Romo.
No, he doesn't. Romo would throw a pick, come back out, and not be afraid to throw it like Dak Prescott.
And throw another pick.
Exactly.
He's a gunslinger. Dak Prescott is not a gunslinger.
Okay, so we're gonna give a pass on interceptions because you don't.
No, I'm just saying,
picks.
don't have that fear in you. I just said don't have fear
because you don't care about throwing picks.
Y'all
it's okay.
choke.
You can throw as many picks as you want.
You choke.
We did. But when last time you went to the Super Bowl?
That's no matter. When the last time y'all won the Super Bowl?
We went to 2 Super Bowls since you went to your last one.
When's the last time y'all won one? That's
We've
cool.
been to 2
When the
since
last
you
time
won your
you
last
won
one.
Because when we go, we win.
When
we go, we win. When we go, we win. When's the last time y'all won?
You haven't won. Dion.
You won one, though.
You weren't born.
I was, Dr. I was one.
You were one when you won.
You didn't know
You almost 30.
How old are you? How old
We never won.
Thank you.
We never won.
And that's why we're Cowboys fans. We're gonna bring up them five in the past.
Bring up them 5 from way
We're gonna bring
years
them
ago,
five,
bro. Years
bro.
ago.
You have not won.
I've seen my team in 2 Super Bowls. You've never seen yours because
I
one,
seen-
you had to look at the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, fact.
And 2, you couldn't even look at the Super Bowl when you a baby like that. Your vision.
You had no idea what was going
I
on.
promise you I did.
You was in the room sucking on the bottle.
You got 5, baby.
Y'all got 5. All right. Well, we'll let him continue to live in the past. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
everybody.
We're gonna do our shout outs, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Prevail brand, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Rico. Y'all follow him on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Prevail, Prevail. Okay?
How long you had to
Y'all
practice
get y'all hat. I know what it is, man. Come on, I'm a dog, man. I know what it is. And also, too, shout out Prevail, shout out Blessed Up Barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Shout out home team, Baby and them, you know what I'm saying? All the barbers, Zay, Cam, Nate, Masani, Kyle, Myron, Cash, Eddie, She, everybody, man. Yaps, everybody, Lamar. Shout out everybody. Shout out the whole team, man. Yes, I am a barber at Blessed Up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come check us out. And also, follow the Blessed Up Barbershop page. You know what I'm saying? And also, bro, we did a little video with Vic Blends, man. Shout out Vic Blends to continue to show love and support for us at the shop, man. Continue to pull up, kick it with us, man. You know, hey.
That was fun.
Appreciate you. You ain't need to do that, man. If y'all ain't seen that, go to Vic Blends YouTube page. Look at the video. He came to the barbershop, man. It was fun. Did a little prank. We had fun, man. Had a blast, man. Y'all got some shout outs?
I do, man. I really want to shout out. I think I've been noticing lately a lot of our peers have been branching out on their own to do their own thing and become owners of themselves. Like Johnny, Peas, you know, my wife, your wife.
Yeah. Shout out Chris
Carly.
Peas, Johnny.
Like, it's just amazing seeing these young black peers reaching out and attaining the things that they want to do. So I want to shout out everybody, even you yourself, bro, as being an entrepreneur and a barber yourself. I want to shout out everybody that's doing their own thing.
Yeah, shout out all our friends.
Bro, I
family,
appreciate
man.
it. It's motivating, and just keep doing it, man. Keep pushing. It may be a slow grind from the beginning, but keep pushing. You're going to get there. I appreciate it. I love seeing it.
Yes. For sure, man. We love all y'all, man. We are rooting for all y'all.
Shout out my boy Free
We are
Buckets,
not.
man.
It is no competition between none of us, bro. We love to see each other
love to
succeed.
see everybody
man. We love to see it, bro.
Ooh, man, this has been
Who
great.
you want to shout out? Cowboys,
Everybody.
21.
Shout out to Tequila
You know
that
what
got
I'm
you
saying?
going.
I'm saying, shout out to Tequila that got him sitting on Pluto.
Shout out, gonna grab it.
Hey, they ain't paying us. You know what I'm saying? No, they can't see
Yeah,
that.
hey, we trying to
You
get
know what I'm saying?
some sponsors,
But
man.
we shouted out Johnny though. Shout out Johnny. Hey, let them see the
Jonte,
hat,
both
man.
of them, man.
Shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Put it back
Let
on.
them know where they can. Let them know where they can. Oh my God!
Yeah, put
he
it
need to
back
cut
on.
a Blessed Up barbershop. But no,
Shout out my boy Dre.
shout out cut my Dre to my brother like here barber too.
I'll see you Friday.
Let them know where they can get
Hey,
their
Dre,
hat
can you
at.
go
squeeze him
to
in
the-
before?
Is that what?
Can Dre squeeze him in before?
Shoot, we can squeeze them in tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I didn't
Nah,
want to
go
get the
ahead.
waves. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, grow it back out. So.
Where can they get the hat though?
Yeah, go to the
Let them know.
website. Says it right here. I've already started.
We'll have a website on the thing.
Oh yeah.
Look down in the description.
Oh, yeah.
you'll
They
see
got
the
new. They got
website,
new
man.
head out, new brand. It's nice.
It's dope
put
too.
to
I'm
the
still
side.
waiting on mine, Johnny. What's happening,
Real,
man?
bro.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting on my hat, bro. What's going on?
Johnny said he ain't got that size yet.
Oh man, damn. Well, say that then.
But one thing we forgot to do too, we got to shout out our sponsor, 15.
Shout out
He about to hook
15,
us up
man.
with some new gear.
We'll have some new
Same
gear, man.
promo code, Fan Noise. Go on 15. Go shop with them. Get a 15% discount. with Fan Noise Podcast. So go ahead and check that out.
Type
I
in
need
Fan
some of them
Noise.
goated shorts because you know I am a goat. So I need some of those.
And if you watching us right now, you a goat too. So go and get y'all some goat shorts, all right? Get your goat shirts, hats, everything, man. Just look on there, bro.
Even
It's
Justin,
heat
bro,
on
that's
there.
another one. Like I
It's
said,
heat on there, man.
Justin with his own clothing line, bro. I'm just
Exactly,
happy
man.
about
Shout
my
out to boy
people,
Justin
bro.
Huggins, man. Look, doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? Partnership, bro. Hey, we got some great peers, man. And guess what, bro? We got some great viewers. Y'all are fans. We are fans. We appreciate y'all being fans of us. We appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Listen, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Comment, all that to the video, man. Share,
Fan
all
Noise,
that.
baby.
Okay? Fan Noise Podcast. We will see y'all on the next episode.